that delivers some of the largest settlements. If you've been injured and results matter, call Sweet James.
Keeping you safe with next weather alerts only on KCAL News.
This is KCAL News Mornings.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 13th. I'm Jamie Yukas. A big win for UCLA in its battle with the White House. The university gets some of its research grants back. We're live in Westwood with what led to a judge to reverse President Trump's decision.
And I'm Rachel Kim in for Sheba Turk. A wild chase on two wheels. How a mini bike prompted a full-on pursuit on the 110 freeway.
All right, we got some changes coming to weather, and you can see it in one picture. Our inland valleys are blanketed in cloud cover. The onshore breeze is getting stronger, so the cool down, it's here. It's a cloudy start for many of us. It will be a sunny and hazy finish. Now we're still hot in the desert. The rest of us, temperatures are heading the other direction. 75 for our beaches, only 83 in the metro area today. In the valleys, out of the triple digits with those morning clouds, your high today in the low to mid 90s. Talk about how cool we get in the extended forecast coming up right now. Traffic with Kalina. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I want to take you out to an incident on the 605 where SkyCal is over as well. It is southbound side just before Telegraph. 4 cars involved. Carpool and left lane are blocked off there. And you can see how heavy this backup is again in that southbound direction. Carpool and left lane off limits. The travel time for you will take you a little bit of time to get on through. This is a look at the SkyCal that's over the scene, and you can see CHP, tow truck on scene as well, so a little slow. 33 minutes from Rose Hills Road to Telegraph this morning. Also an issue on the eastbound 60 before Whittier Boulevard. 3 left lanes are blocked off because of a crash there. 7-minute delay through that stretch. And giving you an overall view of LA, it is red out there in majority of locations. Signal alert cleared though on the 118 east before Woodley. That's great news. And the signal alert cleared on the westbound 118 as well. This though is still here. It's a signal alert southbound of 5 before Lake Hughes Road. Left lane is blocked off. This is reports of a brush fire there. There's about a 28-minute delay now from Templin Highway to Lake Hughes. And then we also have a look at the Inland Empire this morning. 24-minute ride on the 10 West following another incident. And coming up, I'll have more travel times for you, and also look at Orange County in just a bit. Let's get to this though. Part of Mulholland Drive is now closed between Sepulveda Boulevard and Corda, and this is actually because of power lines that are down in lanes. LAPD says they got the call just after 4:30 this morning of a suspect trying to steal copper wires. Crews are working to make repairs right now to those lines. No one is in custody, but again, the roadway is closed. Ladies, back to you.
All right, Kalina, thank you so much. Well, this morning, UCLA can claim victory in an escalating battle with the White House.
A federal judge just ordered the Trump administration to restore some of the funding it cut from the school. KCAL News reporter Cara Finstrom is live in Westwood for us. And Cara, this is just one of the conflicts to talk about this morning.
Yeah, it is. In the bigger picture, the Trump administration is trying to force a $1 billion settlement from the university here. This is a blow for them, but the fight isn't over. Take a look. All of this follows the pro-Palestinian protests at UCLA last year. The Trump administration accused the university of violating the civil rights of Jewish students and demanded more than $1 billion as well as some campus changes. Now, the judge's ruling involves potential leverage for securing that. Last month, the administration suspended federal research science grants. The judge has ordered that around 300 of the roughly 800 wards be restored. We are talking here about a total of $584 million. Judge Rita F. Lynn said freezing the funds violated an earlier ruling. She has also ordered the Trump administration to file an update by Tuesday, adding if it fails to restore funds, it's got to provide an explanation and a description of the steps taken so far. Governor Gavin Newsom and California legislative leaders had issued an earlier statement saying the administration's push on this isn't about protecting Jewish students, that it's, in his words, a $1 billion political shakedown from a pay-to-play president. Now, the administration has also charged that UCLA and other universities have illegally used race in admissions and is challenging policies regarding transgender athletes. Yesterday, the White House gave its first response to Newsom's comments.
So I'm wondering what the White House's response is to Newsom on UCLA.
Bring it on, Gavin. This administration is well within its legal right to do this, and we want to ensure that our colleges and our universities are respecting the First Amendment rights and the religious liberties of students on their campuses, and UCLA has failed to do that. And I have a whole list of examples that I will forward to Gavin Newsom's press office if he hasn't seen them himself.
And there was this from the governor on X. Donald Trump, the criminal president, will lose in court on his pathetic assault on California. We will not bend the knee. So again, a pretty big development here late yesterday, but many more still to come.
Thank you so much. The trial over the deployment of National Guard troops to L.A. during ICE raid protests is expected to conclude today. Lawyers for the state argue President Trump's actions were unprecedented and went against a deep-rooted policy against military involvement in civilian life. Federal lawyers countered that the president has the authority to use the military to protect federal property and agents. Governor Newsom is suing, calling the deployment an illegal power grab.
Governor Gavin Newsom says California will go ahead and draw new electoral maps after President Trump missed a deadline. He made the announcement yesterday on X, mocking the president. In the post, Newsom uses all caps. He says new, beautiful maps will be historic and end the Trump presidency by giving the House back to Democrats. It is the latest escalation as Texas moves to redraw its own maps, which could give Republicans more seats in the House. Newsom had sent a letter to President Trump on Monday urging him to abandon the redistricting effort, but instead, more states have been getting involved. The stage is being set for negotiations to hopefully bring peace between Russia and Ukraine.
The White House is working with the international community to make sure all involved parties are in the loop. KCAL News anchor Chris Holmstrom joins us now with the critical meetings taking place today and Friday. Chris.
Yeah, it's a busy week, that's for sure. Good morning, you two. Now, this morning, the White House is curbing expectations ahead of Friday's one-on-one between President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Trump will hold a virtual meeting today with Ukrainian and European leaders who have been trying to broker a deal. CBS News has learned the Trump-Putin meeting will take place on the joint base Elmendorf-Richardson on the northern edge of Anchorage, Alaska. That's in 2 days. The White House says final details are still being worked out.
This is a listening exercise for the president. Look, only one party that's involved in this war is going to be present.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says discussions to end the war must involve Ukraine and Europe, adding Ukraine will not concede territory to Moscow. He also warned Russia could be planning a new military offensive. So hopefully some peace talks will happen this week and we get some, clarity from there.
We know European leaders are meeting today and Volodymyr Zelensky will be there with them to make his case as well. All right, Chris, thank you.
Mexico has extradited 26 cartel members wanted in a U.S. deal with the Trump administration, and at least one of them is suspected in a high-profile murder here. They are already in U.S. custody and already face charges. President Trump had threatened to use the military to attack the cartels inside Mexico. Among the 26 alleged cartel members extradited is Roberto Salazar. He's accused of killing Deputy Juan Escalante back in 2008.
Meanwhile, people are protesting the ICE raids across SoCal. The LAPD declared an unlawful assembly in downtown LA last night. Officers moved in and the crowd did eventually thin out. The crowd gathered hours after yesterday's rallies and walkouts opposing the immigration crackdown. An immigrant rights group organized a day-long community stoppage. Protesters marched from Olivera Street to the Federal Detention Center. Federal officials have said immigration enforcement will continue in Southern California despite a court order limiting certain tactics.
President Trump will appear at the Kennedy Center in Washington later today. He's expected to announce the first recipients of its Hallmark honors since he took control of the institution's board earlier this year. While we don't know yet who is being honored, we're told it's a country music icon, an Englishman, a New York City rock band, a dance queen, and a multi-billion-dollar actor. The visit will mark the president's third Kennedy Center appearance since returning to the White House. The White House is launching an internal review of some of the Smithsonian's best-known museums. Top aides for President Trump say the initiative is an effort to comply with Trump's directive to celebrate American exceptionalism and remove divisive or partisan narratives. The Smithsonian Institution consists of 21 museums and the National Zoo. Earlier this year, the president accused the Smithsonian of being influenced by, quote, divisive, race-centered ideology.
An alert security guard in downtown LA helped catch a murder suspect on the run, and he's only sharing his story here on KCAL News. Luis Martinez says he recognized 51-year-old Alexander Lee Rogers as he was walking on the sidewalk near his job yesterday afternoon. He says he had seen his picture on the news before heading to work. After spotting him, he and his coworker went back to double-check security video and then called 911. LAPD immediately responded and found Rogers just about a mile away near 6th and Lafayette.
We actually made eye contact, and when he passed by me, he bit his lip, which is something that people don't do unless you're nervous. And then his step increased, so he walked faster. His characteristics and paleness, he was not a SoCal guy.
Wow. Wow. Rogers is being accused of killing a 64-year-old woman and stabbing her brother-in-law last Tuesday in Washington State. I'm so glad that security guard was so alert.
No kidding.
His car was found abandoned in Calabasas on Monday. Police say he was arrested without incident and is being held at the Olympic Station.
Well, police are also searching for a driver who sheared the top off a fire hydrant in Glendale. This happened just after 10 last night at North Pacific Avenue and West Stalker Street. The water flooded the intersection and temporarily shut down streets, but it's been repaired now and the roads are back open. And the search is on for a driver who hit a pedestrian overnight in Panorama City. It happened around 11:30 p.m. on Roscoe Boulevard and Tobias Avenue. LAPD says the victim was taken to the hospital, and they are looking for a van that may have been involved in the crash. Well, we haven't seen this before. A suspect on a motorized pocket bike was speeding down the 110 freeway in Gardena. The CHP says that bike was stolen. Half-dozen police cars gave chase, and the rider was eventually arrested on the southbound lanes just south of 190th Street.
I always wonder what people are thinking. We're seeing new dash cam video of the gun battle outside a casino in Rio. Oh my goodness, officers arrived within 2.5 minutes and located the gunman in a parking lot outside the Grand Sierra Resort where he had already shot 6 people, seemingly at random. 4 of those victims were best friends from Thousand Oaks who were there for a bachelor party. 2 of them were killed. One of the survivors described his injuries and feelings of loss.
I was having a hard time breathing because I got shot in the chest and the bullet cracked my ribs, which then collapsed my lung. My heart is heavy, just like everyone else's who knew them or were connected to them.
A security guard tried to stop the shooter, but he was able to run away before he was eventually confronted by officers. Police say the gunman hit their patrol car 4 times and continued shooting at them. He died from his injuries.
We are now hearing a 911 call after the deadly shooting at the CDC. That call came from the shooter's father.
I'm very worried that he might have been involved in this shooting today.
Well, authorities say 30-year-old Patrick Joseph White fired hundreds of rounds at the Atlanta headquarters of the CDC last week. No one there was injured, but one police officer was killed, and White died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Investigators are looking into theories he believed the COVID-19 vaccines made him sick.
A search warrant executed at the residence of the shooter revealed written documentation that expressed the shooter's discontent with the COVID-19 vaccinations.
Now, some CDC staffers spoke to CBS News and said they are upset about rhetoric from Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. They say he was vilified the CDC and dehumanized employees. In a statement on the HHS website, the department says it continues to support CDC personnel and their families.
GE Appliances is investing more than $3 billion to expand its manufacturing here in the United States. The company plans to shift production of refrigerators, gas ranges, and water heaters from China to Mexico to plants in Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and South Carolina. The 5-year plan will create more than 1,000 jobs, modernize facilities, and boost domestic production. GE CEO Kevin Nolan says the move aligns with their strategy to manufacture closer to customers. This move does come as President Trump tries to lure factories back to the United States by imposing import taxes, tariffs on foreign goods.
Well, new data shows that demand for electricity is set to hit record highs this year and next. The Energy Information Administration says data centers are driving a surge in power use, with commercial energy sales expected to rise 3% this year and 4.5% next year. This comes after decades of stable energy use. Experts warn the increase could lead to blackouts, higher bills, and climate concerns.
All right, let's get a check now of our next weather forecast with meteorologist Paul Diano, and there's a cool down coming.
There is a cool down coming. You will see it, you will feel it in our inland valleys this morning as a result of a stronger onshore breeze. You've got cloud cover this morning, and you will have cooler temperatures. Not necessarily cold, just 3 or 5 degrees cooler. Highs today. Inland deserts still above 100, although not 106. You're down to 102. Inland Empire, mid to upper 90s. Check out some of our inland valleys. Claremont, 89. Pasadena, 86. Van Nuys, 95.